Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I'm sorry, but I only have two. Can I do that? No, probably not. And there you go. There's our topic for today. Yu-Gi-Oh is not cheap. Very expensive. Well, it can be. I mean, it can be cheap, but it can be expensive, especially if you're doing something like that. So, like as you saw, cards like Dimensional Prison right now are one of the hot things. And, when everyone uses the same card, and I mean, it is a high rarity too, but when everyone uses the same card, it tends to get expensive. I pulled a Totally Awesome when Invasion Vengeance first came out, when Totally Awesome first got into its height. $50, $60, I went and sold it. I had no need for it. Next day it was gone in the locals shop, it was gone. And what impresses me is it's like it was $50, like 55 at median, and something around that. And you just think about it, and you're just like, wow, someone's really needs that. Because we're all trying to be the same. Apparently, we all need to have the same deck in order to win. Bandwagoners, looking at you. Um, but it's interesting. I mean, I'm building a Dark Magician Girls right now. It's definitely a lot cheaper than a Dark Magician. But there's a few cards that are that apply to both decks, and well, in my build, and it costs a little bit, and you're just like, man. Like here, I got two. I got two. I actually have more than that. Well, actually, I just bought one of those lightsabers from Ultra Sabers. I've been saving for that for a while, but with the remainder, I've been buying my deck. I've been building the deck, and but it's been costing me a little bit. I just actually ordered the cards last night. I mean, it was only like $11, but that was just a couple of the cards. Most of the cards I've gotten, actually, I've pulled from other decks, other cards I've gotten, other boosters and stuff. If I have it, I'm not gonna go out and find the high rarity, which also drives me nuts. But whatever. Anyway, but it's not gonna cost me too much. But if I were to max out the rarities, like basically to rebuy every card with the highest rarity possible, I'd be paying for quite a bit. And that's where that's $300, $500 decks. My local guy I was talking to, he said because their Saturdays, they're big $300 to $500 deck competition. That's why he kind of calls it. He says that's where the big decks come in. And I'm just like, well, I can buy those same cards for like half that price, or even lower, for commons, and I mean, it makes sense. Rarities, it's intimidating because it's kind of like, oh, he's got the best. He's got the best of the best. But at the same time, it's like, well, do you really need it? And it really drives me crazy because I'm building, my deck has a lot of anti-meta aspects in it. I mean, it has a lot of meta in it, but I'm kind of building, especially my side deck is kind of more built to like go against the meta and shut down, because a lot of metas like work with their graveyard, work with, their extra deck, and I have cards that kind of shut that down, which I kind of, need if I want to do good, and kind of participate at that level while staying cheap, if you want to call it that. So yeah, well, I mean, I have a couple rares in there, but I had a point with this. Where was I going? Oh yeah, with the decks. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I have a lot to say, and I can't seem to find it. Well, yeah, I like a lot of cards I've bought. And oh God, I'm really sorry about this. Yeah, shut down meta. Well, meta, it amazes me because because the deck does good, and then people like, or multiple people find out, oh, this deck's all right. So then they go to where it's worth a lot because everybody's using it. Bandwagoners. But what impresses me is it's like, why would you buy? This is what I was going to get to. Why would you buy $500 deck for cards that really aren't going to stay as powerful for that much longer? And if you buy it right before the meta starts, which would be amazing if you just knew it was coming. But like, you know, you buy these cards and eventually the meta is going to shut down, you know. I mean, it depends. The time between, you know, the time of each meta is short or long. It depends, but it's going to die eventually and something else is going to come into power. And it's like, I mean, no, if you have a job that helps a lot, you know, and if you have a lot of free time. So it's kind of one of those, but still, it's one of those, why would you buy that much money, pay that much money for the cards to have them not really be worth as much when it's over? Because eventually, you know, the meta, you know, goes up, and then it reaches its peak, and that's when cards are the most expensive. Like, Dimensional Barrier's going up. Oh, let me see, actually. Yeah, it's going up still, and kind of it's got a steady. But, you know, it hits the peak, it does that, and then it starts kind of coming down. That's when you see the card prices drop. The median prices are, you know, definitely dropping, you know, and you see the trends. TCG Player is really good, by the way. They show you, you can't see it. They show you the median and the trends. But it's just impressive because as it starts dropping, it, you know, because it's like, do you bail? You know, start selling everything. It's kind of, I see it like the stock market. As soon as everything starts dropping, you want to bail. You want to try buying something else. And as long as you sell it before it drops below what you bought it at, I mean, you could win, you know, and then start buying the next meta and keep playing that game. So it's the stock market, which is interesting to see kind of play out in a children's card game. Never thought I would see that when I first started playing. So it's definitely a ride. I'm starting to move into competitive. My deck is over there, right here. No, you didn't need to see that, but that was just a waste of time. But anyway, you know, I'm starting to build a more competitive deck. You know, and I'm trying to be careful of how much I'm spending and all that. But, you know, then you go watch World Championship 2016. You go watch all these YCSs. And it's like, wow, that's impressive. So I think that's all I have for now for that kind of rant discussion idea thing. Not really sure what I want to call it. Anyway, but I hope you guys enjoyed the little fun thing I did at the beginning. It was fun to try out. I'm going to try to do some more stuff like that. So, you know, if you enjoyed the video, hit like and please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'm working on putting more content up. Like, I just had a video, a little update thing about it. So, yeah, please stay updated because I'll be starting to push a bunch of stuff out now. Once like a break hits or something, I'll really have a lot of time to kind of do this. So, yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.